Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's going to be a tool haul video. This video is pretty much just a random bunch of clearance tools, or some of them are just some I got a really good deal on because I got them on sale. And I didn't buy all the tools that I'm going to show you today because I already own some of them, but I went ahead and took clips of the clearance tags in the local stores that I went into, whether it's Lowe's, Home Depot, TSC, because some of these things are things you might need that I already owned. So I just wanted to let you know that they're out there. So if you want to go to your local store, you can check and see if they've got them, and maybe that's something you need to pick up. Primarily, most of them are tools. Some of them are supplies of things that I just use on a normal basis inside of my, workflow, or things that you might put on your truck and use as part of your workflow, hauling trailers, things like that. So again, I'm just going to share these random things with you. I'll put chapters down below. I'll also put some links down below for these in particular tools if you want more information, because I'm not going to go in great detail about the tools like a review. This is just more of letting you know that these deals are out there. And of course, the links won't be to the clearance deal because most of these are just in-store deals. So I'll just put a link down below, so in case you want to pull up information on a tool that I'm talking about to get more info. So let's go ahead and get into these deals that I just recently picked up. So we'll start out with something that I picked up at Lowe's. This is Klein Tools 12-in-1 little stubby driver set. Part number on this one is 32308HD. Normal price was $25. Saw this for $14.97. Something I absolutely didn't need at all, but it was $10 cheaper. I use these driver bits, the quarter, 5/16 all the time, and this size right here sometimes works out better for me than the longer versions that come in the flip socket set. And I like the fact that this one says the 12-in-1 adjustable stubby, because basically what this one is the 8-in-1 adjustable stubby with those little 1-inch bits inside of it. Same exact handle, just says 12-in-1 because now you're getting these extra sizes of the nut drivers with this, versus you didn't get that before with the original 8-in-1. All you had was your 1/4-inch driver as far as to hold your bits. So pick this one up, $10 cheaper, $14.97. This was the only one that had this tag on it at my Lowe's. The rest of them all over the whole store still said the $24.97. I don't know if you go up front and you scan that barcode, if it would, because I scanned this one whenever I checked out and got it for $14.97. So why this one was $14.97 and the rest of them aren't marked that way, have no idea, but I just picked this one up at Lowe's. Let me know in the comments below if you've got this one and you use this as part of your regular rotation and what you think about it. So the next thing at Lowe's, and this is something that I didn't buy any of these products, but again, I took video to show you, and that's Fluke Products at Lowe's. I don't know if Fluke is getting moved out because of Klein coming into Lowe's and they've got all those meters and all those things like that. My local Lowe's actually didn't carry very many Fluke things anyways, but maybe yours carries more than mine, and if they're putting it all on sale, it's a good time to go get yourself a meter or whatever it might be. For example, this Fluke 302 meter, you can see here, regular price $120, on sale for $60. That's half off. That's a decent meter that's got just your normal basic functions. It's a clamp meter, all those things. And then also they had this mini mapper here, which I already own. So again, that's why I didn't buy it. But you can see that it's normally $140. They have it on sale for $98. So you're going to save yourself $50 on it. I think I ended up getting this one off Facebook for something crazy cheap. I don't even remember. It was in a tool haul video before. So again, I didn't need it, so I didn't buy it. But that might be something you're looking for. And then the other thing that I saw that Milo's has is this toner and probe kit. Its normal price is $100. They had it on sale for $50. I already own it, so I didn't buy it, but at that price of $50, I would have bought this if I didn't already own it. This comes in real handy for telephone wires, data wires, all that, to tone out stuff. I actually use it in my electrical work, so I have my Klein breaker finder and transmitter. If I have power to find a breaker on whatever that line is, I can use that for that, but if I don't have power, you can't use that kind of a transmitter. Whereas with this, I can hook this on to a couple of my wires that are dead, turn this on and go all the way back to the panel and find where that fuse or breaker is. I can find those wires. So I basically use this in situations where I don't have power, and then I use my Klein breaker finder whenever I do have power, and it comes in handy quite often. So again, these were the only three that my Lowe's had on sale, but my Lowe's doesn't carry a lot of Fluke products. So you might want to go to your Lowe's. If they sell a lot of Fluke, it's a good time to get yourself a meter. Whatever it is, you might want to check it out and see what they got. So I'm just sharing the fact that they've got their Fluke stuff on clearance. Seems like they're moving them out. And the last thing that I picked up at Lowe's was some 10-inch Dewalt table saw blades, 40 tooth, 2-pack, 20 bucks. You know, normal price $50, got them for $20. I went ahead and bought myself a couple of them because 10-inch saw blades are things I use all the time in my table saw, and then also my 10-inch Milwaukee miter saw. And of course, these are kind of more general blades, general purpose blades, but again, for framing and ripping down stuff and just your general stuff. I mean, $10 a piece per blade. I will take them all day long, even though it's going to look weird running a Dewalt saw blade in my Milwaukee saws. I could care less about that. If it's cutting the wood, it's cutting the wood. These are things that I will use all the time. So anytime I find 7 1/4 blades, 10-inch saw blades, if I find a deal on them, I go ahead and buy them, and then of course I charge these to a job that I'm going to use them on, and I can either decide that I'm going to give that customer the break that I got on them, or I can go ahead and charge whatever they're going to cost me in the store if I went to go pick one up that day. And then this is just a way for me to make a little bit more money in the big scheme of things. But again, some Dewalt saw blades, got these on sale back there in the back, and that's 70% off clearance, you know, back aisle clearance at Lowe's. Went ahead and picked these up. They did have some 12-inch ones as well. I can't remember what the price was on those, but I don't use 12-inch saw blades, so these are the ones that I picked up. So staying in the Dewalt vein, I did go across the street. In my area, it's not too far. The Lowe's and Home Depot are pretty close to each other. So I go over to Home Depot, see what kind of things that they've got on clearance. And this is probably one of those things that it's not really going to be very beneficial to probably 95% of you out there. But if you look at this picture and I scroll down through here, you can see all the things, all the staples for your 18 gauge stapler are all on sale. They've got several of their nails on sale too as well for whatever reason. So 18 gauge, 16 gauge nails. If you use nail gun staplers, you might want to go to your local Lowe's and go down that aisle that has all those, because these staples right here, 18 gauge, 1-inch staples, normal price on this is $38. I got these for $9 and some change. And these are just consumables, things that I'm going to end up using. No sense in waiting around, and then I'll have to spend $40 on them at some point whenever I can get them for $9. These will be in my garage ready to go. So again, I'll be able to save some money on some job instead of spending that $40, even though I'll be able to maybe bill for $40 worth of staples or whatever it might be. Or again, I can pass it on to the customer, however it goes. It's just anytime I find consumable things, staples, saw blades, all those things, if I find a clearance price on something, even though I might not have a job in that exact, you know, in my brain for the next few months, I'll go ahead and pick them up because I know I'm going to use these. They're not just going to sit around my garage. This is something that I'm going to end up, you know, using at some point in time. So I went ahead and picked these up. Next thing that I picked up at Home Depot, another Dewalt product, DW66C-1. It's the 15-degree coil siding and fencing nailer. I'm not going to take this out of the box because this thing normally runs $349. I ended up getting this for $88, so I went ahead and picked it up. I've got it on Marketplace right now for $250, so that will make somebody save $100 if they want to buy it. But that's as low as I'm going to go because I might end up keeping it to use it. So I've got a job where I'm going tomorrow at my previous employer. They're going to be building a fourplex, which is 4 apartments, you know, within one building. And they're wanting me and one of my friends to GC that me and a buddy of mine that we work together on bigger jobs sometimes. And so part of that job, I'll be doing parts of it, subbing parts of it out. Part of that job is going to be some LP Smart Side siding. If that's the case, I'm going to need one of these nail guns. I would rather have a battery-powered nail gun, so if I can sell this for $250, I'll make some money on it, and then I'll put that towards a battery-powered nail gun, and then if I don't sell it, I'll just end up using it on that job. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, but that's why I'm not taking this one out of the box. I've got it on Marketplace. I've got it for sale, you know, new in the box. But if you're in the market for a siding nailer, they also had some other nail guns on sale, some Senko. They were all air nail guns. Basically, the air pressurized nailers of different kinds were on sale at my local Home Depot. This was by far the best deal of the bunch that I saw, but this is another one of those tools that I picked up. If you guys know anything about this particular nailer, let me know that in the comments below if you've had any luck with it or whatever, or if you know of a battery-powered siding nailer that you think is a good one, drop that in the comments below as well. Next thing over at Home Depot is these microfiber detailing cloths. Normal price is $22. Picked these up for $12. It's packs of 50, and I believe that they are like a 12 by 12, so 1 foot by 1 foot. And I use these microfiber cloths all the time. These are pretty much the rags that I keep in my truck. The ones that I normally buy are a little bit bigger than this, but I actually like this size a little bit better, and they're edgeless. and again for half the price. These are just a consumable thing that I picked up and stocked up on, and these are the rags that I like to use the most in my line of work. So again, I just saved half my money, went ahead and picked up a couple of these. They've got a lot of their car washing stuff on sale at my Home Depot right now. So this, along with car washing stuff, if you're into that stuff as far as you need to wash your work trucks or whatever it might be, you might want to check out the car wash section at your local Home Depot as well. And then along the lines of your work vehicle, I went to my local TSC. I went to 2 different ones, and they've got all their towing stuff on sale for like up to 75% off. Crazy good deals on like 2-inch balls and all those things, the receivers and all the stuff that you might would need to haul a trailer. So if you're somebody who's needing something along those lines, you might want to check out your local TSC. I picked me up a new lock to lock in my 2-inch ball and my 2 5/16 ball in my truck because my old one here had seen better days. This one was a real big pain. I don't really care about the security part of it. I like having the lock one just because I don't have to mess with the pins and all that stuff. This one has gotten to where it was a total pain to open and close and get out. So I got this one here to try out. This one's normal price was $24.99, on sale for $9.99. And then I picked up a tow hook. Normal price on this thing was $75. Ended up getting this for like $18.99. But again, they've got all sorts of balls, receivers, the kind that are adjustable where you can change the heights, the ones that are just stationary. So if you need some towing stuff, you might want to check out your local TSC if you've got one. All of it is up to 75% off. Some of it's crazy cheap. And then the last 2 deals that I have, both are from Home Depot. One of them's in the store on clearance, and then this one was an online deal. I recently put up 2 new lights up above me, so you can tell me if you think the lighting's better or not. They're a lot brighter anyways. I can see a lot better. I think it casts a little bit less shadow than what my older lights did. But I picked up a couple high bays. I put 2 of them together, as you can see here, up above my workbench. And they were normal price, $134 a piece. I got them for $30-something a piece, and I ended up buying 4 of those. So I've got 2 more, and I'll either sell them to pay for the 2 that I put up here, or I will put them up somewhere else in my garage at some point in time. But I thought that was a pretty good deal. But let me know in the comments below what you think about the lighting, if it seems like it's any better or not. It's definitely better in person. I don't know if it's better on the camera or not. And then the last deal I have is the Milwaukee Fuel Sawzall. I've been wanting to get me a regular size battery powered Sawzall for a while. All I normally carry with me is the little M12 fuel one, which works okay for many things, but it's just not made for certain things. And this one is the 2821-20. Picked this up as an online deal. It came with this Sawzall, 2 8.0 or 2 6.0 high output batteries, and then 1 8.0 high output battery, all for $300. While I have since on Marketplace sold an 8.0 for $150, and then I sold 2 6.0s for $150. So if you add that up, that's $300, which is what I paid for the whole entire package, which means I got this Sawzall 100% for free. Didn't cost me a dime. It just took a little bit of effort to sell those. Haven't even used it yet. I just got it out of the box, but I'm going to add this into my truck for whenever I'm doing demolition jobs, or something where I just need a little more oomph than what that M12 is going to get me, or I need some longer battery life. I think that this one's going to work out pretty well for me. But let me know in the comments below if any of you guys have this Sawzall in particular. Again, I haven't even used it yet. What you think about it. I kind of have been wanting the super Sawzall, but I couldn't pass up this deal. That was just too good of a deal. I mean, like I said, it ends up being free for me. So it's win-win all the way around for me. So, but yeah, guys, that is some of the clearance deals or tool deals that I picked up here recently. Some of them I'm just letting you know they're out there, like the Fluke stuff at Lowe's. If you're in the market for some meters or some testing equipment, and you like Fluke, you may want to check your local Lowe's, see if they're clearancing them out to get rid of them, or the towing stuff. If any of you haul trailers or stuff like that, dump trailers, whatever it might be, and you need some new stuff, you might want to check a local TSC. But let me know in the comments below about what you think about these deals, or if you all have picked up anything on clearance here lately that was a crazy good deal. I always like to hear those stories in the comments below. Let us know what those are, or if you picked up any new tools here lately. It seems like we're in a new tool drought. I haven't noticed anything new at any of my stores in the last, it seems like month and a half. I don't even know. It just seems like it's been forever. And I've kind of been itching to get a new tool, but there's really nothing out there in my opinion. But let me know in the comments below if there's some new tool that you've picked up recently that I should check out. Drop that in the comments below as well. I hope this video was interesting in some way. Again, some of these deals may be available at your store. They may 100% not be. I'm just letting you know they're out there in case it's something that you're interested in. You may want to go check it out. But hope it was useful in some way. You guys let me know in the comments below. But as always, stay safe. Have a blessed day. See you on the next video.